What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch unboxing, and today we have one of my favorite brands, Bulova. This is the Murren, and is a watch that I recently picked up for an excellent price on eBay, and they are still available on eBay at this price. A few viewers actually picked them up too. These are awesome watches. These are from the accu-swiss lineup of watches that actually went out of production. So Bulova no longer make the accu-swiss lineup of watches. These were their Swiss-made lineup. Now they don't have really a designation for their higher-end sort of lineup of watches. They do still make higher-end Swiss-made watches, but they don't have an actual moniker for them. So this is gone. They no longer make these. These are all discontinued. This has a beautiful case, a beautiful dial on it, and really nice applied indices. Just a very interesting dress watch slash almost field watch. It's not really, but it looks so good, and I love the brown dial. So this is a PVD coated case. It is gold PVD coated. It comes in the box, was brand new, came with the hang tag. I got this new, so I actually have been wearing it. So it's $1,295. Which originally, I guess that was the MSRP. Came with the box and papers, just a little drawer here, you just pull it out. It also came on this strap, which is a cav leather embossed strap. I didn't like this, so I took it off and I put it on an aftermarket green strap, which I thought went really well with the gold color of the case. Official timekeeper of Manchester United. Not sure why they did that. Obviously they are, but I think it's kind of weird that they put it on a watch that's not completely associated with that support, but okay. And here is the watch. So you can see brown dial, sector dial, applied indices. Those indices are beautiful. They're all filled with a black lume. So are the hands. That's a black Superluminova. Not great lume, not that bright, but this is sort of a dress watch, and it's great that you have lume on this dial. We'll do a lume shot at the end. Applied indices, as I mentioned, 12, 9, 3, and 6. You get numerals, and the rest are batons. Really beautiful indices. Those are all in the rose gold tone, and then you get a date there at the 6 o'clock. I wish it was color matched. They did make versions that were color matched, so that makes me a little bit depressed. They made this in a silver case, in a stainless steel case, with a silver dial, which is also very beautiful. I actually want to own both of them. I love this watch, and it's one of these watches that I say will never leave my collection. I don't think I will ever sell this watch. I really do love it. It is gold PVD. That is one of my rules that I'm breaking, because I never buy gold PVD coated watches, but this was such a good price, and I'm not going to wear it extremely often that it would actually wear off. This was under $300, $270 on eBay. A place where I hate buying watches, and I love buying watches. I really hate selling watches, but I go there because you can get things like this for a price like this. A brand new Bulova Swiss-made, beautiful watch for a very good price. This gets an ETA movement. They're either putting ETA or Sellita in here. It's a 2892, but these are very nicely sized and very thin. 10.6 millimeters thick. You have a 47 millimeter lug to lug, and it's about 40 millimeters. It's around 39.8 millimeters is what I measured, so just under 40 millimeters. You get a stainless steel case back because this is PVD coated, and then the buckle is actually in gold as well, and that is PVD coated, of course, as well. Double deployant, and it has the Bulova logo right there, that tuning fork. You also get that tuning fork on the polished crown. The case is really beautiful on this. Very crisp transitions between polishing and brushing. So crisp, so clean, something that you don't see in micro brands, especially micro brands at around this price. I like to bring up micro brands because for $270, there is no micro brand that can match this watch, period. There is no micro brand that can come out with a watch that will have the finishing that this watch has, the dial that this watch has, and at the same time offer a Swiss automatic ETA or Sellita movement under $300. There is no watch that can do it. Also, offer you a really nice strap like this. I don't care for it, but it's a really nice strap. It's not crocodile, it's not alligator, it's embossed calf, but it is a very nice strap as well. There really isn't many brands out there that can do this. And obviously Bulova couldn't do it because they were charging $1,300 for this watch. And on the secondary market, the used market, these are selling for way less. Boxed sapphire crystal, as you can see as well. Really great execution on this watch. I think it's only like 30 or 50 meters water resistance. I really love the sector dial. I love the hands. They're like a stick hand on here. Just looks good. Big grippy crown as well. Very, very nice. Polished bezel. And then the rest of the case is polished except for that beautiful chamfered edge on the lugs only. Just looks killer. Very, very sharp looking, but not sharp at all. Beautifully finished, as I mentioned, so there's no sharp edges. It just feels perfect. Really, a very high-end Swiss-made watch for literally pennies on the dollar of what it originally cost. If this was made by any other brand, it would cost over $1,000, $2,000, and here it is in my hands for $270. Very quickly, I'm going to throw it on my wrist, and then we will do a quick lume shot because, like I said, this does get lume. It gets black lume, which is not that great, but it does get lume. And that is really good for a dress watch, what is supposed to be a dress watch. Kind of looks like a sector dial, sort of like a field watch also, but I don't think it's legible enough for being a field watch. Because of those hands and indices are actually polished, it sort of washes out in the light. Only when you move it around, you can see it's a beautiful sunburst brown dial on here. I'll do close-ups of the dial. The dial is really beautiful on this watch. If this was in stainless steel, it really would be perfect for me. That's why I want to get the silver version of it as well, the stainless steel silver version. I just think this is an incredible watch. That comes on a bracelet as well. This one does not. And that is sort of like their coffin bracelet. It's like a hexagonal sort of bracelet on it with a double deployment. They use those on the Sinatra watches as well. Beautiful watch, beautiful bracelet. But I fell in love with the brown dial. I think it looks so, so good. Very quickly, throwing it on my 7.5-inch wrist. Today, I have this is the D5 Pacific US Diver. Been wearing this on and off for the last few weeks, and it is awesome, I have to say. I really do like this watch. The bezel, I just want to play with it all the time. It's so grippy. It's incredible, and it feels really, really good. I really, really like it. I really like the Omega aesthetic to it. That's really what I love about it. I've always wanted a vintage Omega Seamaster 300. I probably will never be able to get one because they are extremely expensive, and I really don't want to spend that much money on a vintage watch. And here you go. This is pretty good. It's very, very close. So, as I mentioned, this is a 40 millimeter watch. Almost makes no difference near to 40 millimeters. 47 millimeters, just a little bit over 47 millimeter lug to lug. And then 10.6 millimeters thick. This is on a aftermarket. I believe this is a Blue Shark strap. And I put it on here because I really like the look of this strap. It's sort of like a Kevlar fabric strap that needs good breaking in, but I have already broken it in. You can see it has curvature to my wrist, so it's very, very comfortable already. I really like the green and brown together. I think it looks really sharp. It's just a sharp looking watch. I really love it. I'll do close-up of the back also. They did a good job on the back. It's brushed. It's like circular brushing. You can see that. And then polished. And then it's just some information about the watch, serial numbers and stuff like that. But there are screws on here. And the screws are actually custom-made screws for this case back. Very, very cool. Just a really good job on this watch. I really do love it. I think they paid attention to details. That box sapphire crystal looks great. Even the stainless steel case back, when you put it on your wrist, a lot of watches, if you can see that case back, you can't see the case back from the back. So it doesn't look like you're wearing a PVD coated watch. This could be mistaken for a gold watch. They did it right. It looks really, really good. Definitely a great dress watch, or maybe even a great daily wearer for someone who just needs something that is, you know, a little bit sporty, but not sporty all the way. Anyway, very quickly, I'm going to do a lume shot and then we will wrap up the video. Honestly, the lume isn't terrible. It's very dark in here, and I did just charge it, so black lume Superluminova does not last very, very long. I've had watches with it. I have watches with it. Currently, it doesn't last long. It's just because it's black. It just can't actually hold the lume, the brightness, very, very long. But I'm happy that it actually has lume, so that's really an added bonus on a dress watch. I think this is a great watch. I really love Bulova. I think they make some really amazing watches, some hidden gems in their collections. This is definitely one of them. I think the accu-swiss lineup of watches, if you are in the market for a very affordable Swiss-made automatic watch, they even make hand-wound watches as well, and you are in the market for something like that and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, definitely look their way. They don't make a ton of watches. They haven't made a ton of watches, so they are actually kind of rare. They don't make divers. They make some sport watches. They make some chronographs. So if you're in the market, definitely check them out. Great, great watches. You can see the lume has already faded. Black lume is not good, and I'll charge it again, and you'll see it'll just fade again really quickly. But it's there, and like I said, it's an added bonus. They didn't have to do anything. They put black lume to keep the look, and I think they did a really good job. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I really want to hear from you guys. You guys know how I feel about Bulova in general, sort of how the way I feel about Seiko. Great value for money, history. You know, the products speak for themselves sometimes. There are problems with them, obviously. They make some really weird watches, Bulova, and I don't know why they do that, but the good stuff they make, really good. And this is a really good example of that. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.